Coming up next, the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series setup presented by Polaris, Chris Devoda and the gang at the bottom of the hour. And then the race. Live on Speed, Elliott Sadler, Nelson Piquet, Ron Hornaday, Brendan Gaughan, James Buescher, and this man, Kevin Harvick, outside row number 3. The closer. Truck racing next here on Speed. Meanwhile, 40 laps to go, make it 39 to go in the University of Northwestern Ohio Perfect Storm 150. James Savali, Todd Szegedy, Ryan Newman in the 77, Andy Seiss, Justin Bonsignor, Eric Beers, Ronnie Silk, and Flemke. Emmerling and Fleming are the first 10. There are 16 lead lap cars showing as we get ready to take the green with 38 to go.
Boy, that outside works on a restart. Wow.
Savali over Szegedy. Newman trying to hold third.
Andy Seiss in that 11 car runs both the North and the South. He's been running dirt track sprint cars on weekends.
And he may have the measure of Newman.
He told me earlier today that was the best race car he had ever had here. Looking good for Andy Seiss.
Right behind Newman is Bonsignor in the black car, and the red 45 is Eric Beers.
Very busy up front right now.
Well, the herd has thinned quite a bit. A little more than half the cars that started still running. Plenty of room to race. And on the left of your screen, Szegedy in the number 2. Trying to make the most of Savali while it's side by side for third behind them, and Newman's going to prevail. And Newman may take Beers in the 45 with him. Nope. Side by side for fourth, and for the lead, here comes Szegedy down on the bottom. That'll slow up he and Savali, and Newman will get closer. 34 to go.
Bottom's not a bad place to be. That's how Newman made his passes to get himself into third spot.
Bonsignor takes fifth. They're back to single file again. No, they're not. Bonsignor for fourth against Andy Seiss in the 11. And now it's a 3-car battle for the lead.
Newman gets out all by himself. He is just so fast.
I think he's going to have a hard time, Dick, getting the lead back.
Well, I think he is too, Mike, and that's in no small part because Szegedy keeps trying to pass Savali. So he's all over the racetrack, making it very difficult for Newman to execute a pass.
Lap traffic staying low and out of the way.
30 to go.
James Savali has 4 career wins on the tour, the last coming at Mansfield, Ohio 4 years ago. Newman to the inside. Zegedy's got to give him some room.
A lot of room.
Todd Szegedy, 2 wins this year. Monadnock, New Hampshire, and Loudon, New Hampshire.
And Monadnock, he really aced it, led every single lap.
Savali trying to make that car 3 lanes wide.
I'm telling you, it's just looking like this thing is going to get 3 wide for the lead at any moment. Savali, the most experienced driver in these cars on this racetrack. No one has more laps here than he does.
If this keeps up, Justin Bonsignor is going to be right there, and it'll be 4 cars under a blanket for the lead.
And these guys are eating their tires up toward the end of the race as well. And the guys who are behind them just sort of cruising all by themselves, picking up speed. Going to have better tires at the end.
25 laps to go. James Savali trying to hold off Szegedy, Newman, and Bonsignor. Long way back to Eric Beers in 5th. Ronnie Silk, Frank Fleming, Seiss, Emmerling, and Flemke, the top 10.
And Szegedy from the very back of the pack, now in the lead.
But with Savali slipping to 4th, now Newman can work it high or low and try for the lead once again. He takes it.
Now let's see what Szegedy can do. Szegedy with a backup engine in his car. Had to start tail end Charlie. Dodged a half dozen wrecks in this event.
Newman, winner at New Hampshire, disqualified because the engine had illegal intake manifold gaskets that gave his engine more horsepower than was allowable. Car owner, crew chief, tossed out of this division for the season. Ryan Newman stripped of the win, but he is here in this same car, and he's got it right back out front where it usually runs.
And we should point out that the team was not the guilty party. The engine builder took responsibility for those gaskets.
Bob?
Guys, I want you to keep an eye on Justin Bonsignor. I talked to him today. He's a fellow Long Islander, and he wants this one real bad. He felt last year he had one slip away. He finished 6th. He was the pole sitter 1 year ago, but he said, you know what? If a more experienced driver was behind the wheel, they would have won that race. He's got that experience now with 1 win on this season on the Mod Tour, and he's going for it today at Bristol.
He's also the point leader at his home track, Riverhead on Long Island. And that's where that pole-winning car is.
Justin has 17 laps to figure this out. He'll first have to deal with Todd Szegedy to have a chance at Ryan Newman. Savali holds 4th. Beers 5th. Silk, Emmerling, Fleming, and Flemke with Seiss the top 10 now. Goodale and Byrne also on the lead lap, 11th and 12th.
16 to go.
Bonsignor had a look inside Szegedy, who gives him the bottom, preferring to keep his 2 wound up in the high groove.
Newman with a solid lead now. He's all by himself out front. This is the best race.
It's Eric Byrne going a lap down the silver car. And Bonsignor has a look low on Szegedy once again, where he's been good getting into the corner, and this time pulls the deuce off the corner and moves into 2nd. 13 laps to go. Can he catch Ryan Newman?
Ronnie Silk in the number 6 is currently riding in 6th position.
What a nice comeback for Emmerling, who spun into the wall earlier. He got a lucky dog, got back on the lead lap, and runs in 7th. Make that 6th. Make that 6th. Wow. Newman's got a little traffic to deal with. As you see, Bert Myers and the 11th. Bert's not on the lead lap. He is 6 laps back.
Andy Seiss is 9th in that red car, number 11.
He is on the lead lap.
Sure is.
10 to go.
Newman on the left side of your screen, and that yellow number 77 is your leader.
Justin Bonsignor is trying different lines, trying anything to run a quicker lap than Ryan Newman, and he's doing it. Last lap, Dick, he was 0.14 of a second faster. I'm not sure that'll be enough for him to mount a challenge in these last 8 laps.
He's running out of time.
That time by, they were even. As Newman picks up a little speed to hold this lead for 7 more laps. Maybe Tomaino on the inside. Poses no problem. 6 to go.
Tomaino caught speeding earlier in the evening, lost a lap. That was speeding on pit road. It's okay to do it on the racetrack.
Newman trying to win back-to-back Bristol modified races. He has 2 other career wins, both at Loudon, New Hampshire.
You look at the A post of that car, it's got 4 stickers. 3 of them are for that, and the other is in memory of Tiger Tom Baldwin.
8th career start in the modifieds. Got his 4th career win in his 8th start. This is his 2nd mod win at Bristol. 2010, and now 2.5 to go, and Bonsignor becomes very small in Ryan Newman's rearview mirror. 2 to go.
Newman absolutely in command of this event at this point.
Kevin Mannion, Sprint Cup crew chief, put this team together and was the team owner until the problem at New Hampshire, traced to an error by the engine builder. But Ryan Newman has dusted the field at Bristol Motor Speedway, and Newman wins the University of Northwestern Ohio Perfect Storm 150. Justin Bonsignor 1.8 seconds back in second. Todd Szegedy third. James Savali is fourth, and a great comeback for Orchard Park, New York's Patrick Emmerling to finish fifth. 6 through 10, Beers, Silk, Frank Fleming, Andy Seiss, Eric Goodale.
And a lot of people disappointed tonight with wrecked cars. A lot of carnage early in this event.
Ryan Newman led 7 times for 107 laps in scoring his 4th career modified win. We'll go to Victory Lane and visit with the Rocket when we come back to Bristol Motor Speedway live on Speed.